Hello, Namaste, welcome. This month I want to introduce a little bit how to feel your body. So not your body how it was in the past, ideal body, more flexible, not a body that you might have in the future, but your body as it is right now in the present moment. So why learning to feel your body? What's the point? Because learning the skill to feel your body is one of the most important skills that you can have for the rest of your life. Once you have the capacity to feel, everything is just so much more easier. And you stop having these self-destructive habits such as overeating, over-drinking, overworking, any kind of buffering when you don't feel comfortable. Because you just know that it's just a feeling and you know how to feel and you're comfortable with that. The problem is that we really don't have learned to feel our body when we were kids. We learned plenty of things but never how to feel. And I think especially as women we have been exposed and are still a little bit exposed to images about how our body should look like. You know, with no fat, beautiful skin, and a smile of course, because we are always happy. So when it gets to feel our body the way it is, today it's not very comfortable. It doesn't match with the images we are exposed to. And especially if you are going through important changes, so for example the menopause, it might be very tricky to connect with your body and with your sensations. When we don't feel good, it's very rare that we take the time to close our eyes and notice how tight the chest is, how we feel in our belly. We usually go to food, screens, anything to distract us from the uncomfortable feeling, the uncomfortable sensation. But the thing is that we all have very different bodies. You are completely unique. That's great. We also have hormones, which I didn't realize actually before starting to study the menopause. I was like, I have hormones? No way. And I was like, that's why I'm feeling really funny some days and the mood changes and wow. That means that we have moments of tiredness, of anxiety, of trouble to go to sleep, or we are feeling a little bit irritable simply because of the hormones. And especially if you are in the menopause, because your hormones are starting to become very irregular and very unpredictable. Tiredness and anxiety can of course be improved with these particular ways of life, so diet, exercise, sleep, but you will still have changes in the mood, in how you're feeling, no matter what. So it's a good time to start practicing feeling your body as it is. Because the only way out of feeling uncomfortable is to take time to listen to the uncomfortable feeling. And then it will just leave and you will feel much better. So listening to the body is really something that we do in my classes. So we take the time to breathe and to really notice what's happening in the body, actually before doing anything. And you can be surprised about how much is already happening in stillness. The body is full of surprise. So today we are just going to do a simple lying down exercise because we are usually more comfortable lying down. If you want to do this exercise sitting on your sofa or on your chair for any reason, you can completely do it as well. And we're just going to notice what's happening in our body right now. How do we feel today? So let's go. So we're going to simply lie down on our back, and we can have the feet slightly wider than the pelvis, so the knees can rest slightly in, and the arms can be resting, palms facing up. And we can start with taking the time to notice how the body is connecting with the ground. It's going to take a little bit of time to kind of settle and land. And especially some days when we're a bit more tensed or anxious, it's going to take even more time to settle. So really noticing that, noticing which body parts come in contact with the ground, And which body part don't quite get there. Through your skin, through your clothing. And notice, can you feel your bones or imagine your bones? And maybe they can create a bit more space lying down with a different relationship with gravity. So maybe your spine can start to decompress. Maybe your feet can spread, your toes. And your pelvis, your skull can land. So your rib cage, shoulder blades, arm bones and hands can also have a little bit of a rest. And there we create some space to notice other sensations that might come in. Maybe around our tissues, our muscles that can be a bit tight. Or get warmer, cooler. It can be also around the fluids, the blood, the lymph, or any fluid sensation. Just whatever is happening, really let it happen, without trying to control anything, to avoid or resist. Being fully present with your body, your sensation, your uniqueness. And as you're doing that, enjoy the fact that you can also be supported by your breathing and by the ground. To get more precise about your sensation, your feeling tone. To simply let your body be, however it wants to be today. And you can either stay there a bit longer if you want to, or simply start moving your fingers. This is helping your blood to come back to the heart as well. So taking your time. You can move your toes very slowly and gently. Take your time to roll to one side, maybe if you want to open the eyes if you had them closed, but really staying connected with your body, your sensation, and allow this to be your time. And you can come back to sitting, always with that love, taking care of your body. I hope you feel better. Have a beautiful day, really enjoy your body, enjoy your uniqueness, and see you next week. Thank you. Merci. Namaste.